as we directly hop into Inferno. It is EURONICS coming out of the previous map, 16-6. Quite dominant fashion, looked strong, though a few shaky rounds were there. You couldn't say that was always major German strength. Cressy staying hidden? I would be a little bit surprised if that would have been the case, but one right click and the guy is dead. Are they just running away? Come on. A fair fight, please. Surely this is not the Gladiator movie. I mean, we're in Italy. But the Russians standing in the line, waiting for the German to come. So Marko Djordjevic sharpening his knife. We hear. School tomorrow. What? Is this guy serious? What does he do? Oh no, he's just for the trolls. Okay. Ah, this would have been too beautiful. Oh, Marco. Was that necessary time wasted? No, it wasn't. But the comedian himself, Marko Djordjevic, thought it would be a great idea to do so. forZe can stay on the CT side if they like, or switch over to T. That's down to them. Rather staying where they are is what they're coming up with. And let's see how that one will go. Let's see how this match will now start up. Because we have to say this is the pick from the lads of forZe. Inferno is a map which EURONICS can play as well. Recently beaten Dream Eaters, Singularity, LDLC, Tricked, etc, etc. So, on paper, a decent team. Really, you have to really give them that. You couldn't really say that they're not able to play this map at all. On the other hand, though, forZe is a little bit more experienced regarding the recent performances on this map. 19 times played, 13 out of 19 won by the CIS team. Very, very decent start most of the time they're getting. Right now it's going to be Fab & Co. focusing there onto the A house. XC went already quite deep into the tap away a few heads, but he's down to a single point of health. That just screams for like escape, escape. I can't bear it anymore. It's gonna be hard for him. Cressy and Co. right now coming up with the decision. They really want to go to A side or not. What they've logically done, allowed a lot of steps back towards the A house that has been hurt by XC. Therefore, the team has brought over 4 out of 5 players, and Jerry has to rotate back. And now this is going to be a fast push. It's coming in. They're double faking. EURONICS really go for that double fake. It's unbelievable. The double fake partially just working, as the majority of the players are forced to still stand back on the side. Fully blind Merbit is. Crispy's on his own. And that didn't work according to plan. EURONICS, they can't be dominant in the first round. It's going to be forced to take home the pistol right now here on Inferno. Great start for them. Therefore, quite strong weaponry to bring it out from the start on. We see 3 rifles. Usually you could expect a bit more of a submachine gun heavy buy to not invest too much money, first of all. Secondly, get more money out of it. But in the end, you know, it could have been a better idea, but the guys know what they're doing. Kazuya taken out early in the game. And Bashak 88, I agree. Any Germans, please send me Porsche 911. I mean, I live in Stuttgart where the Porsche 911s are being produced. You see them all the time. Beautiful cars in any version. I'm only down to my BMW. I love it. Really, it's a great car, but I miss all the 911s we used to have. Either way, let's get back into it. Mervin's trying to find anything with the M4. Spraying on 100% on point. The eco should now come in from EURONICS. The team that is, by the way, the recent German champion. recent Jordan champion. We're off to Meister Shaft, not having a chance right now. Jerry tapping away too. Could go for a third. The pistol training is over, Cressy says, but there's another one to come and they could rush just onto the B side. And if they're fast enough, oh, they might be able to get themselves that bomb down. The problem is players are coming from behind. Cressy, you need to be fast. And he still is able to plant that. Additional money EURONICS is getting from this. That's at least a partial success. A few more dollars in the bank account. Therefore, you can try to get yourself more out of the follow-up round. And also what's kind of great about this, forZe logically losing too. So reinvestments have to happen. The CT economy is quite tough to really regain and to really get on the top of it from that point. Because most of the time, reinvestments on the CT side are a little bit heavier than on the T side. And Jerry, this is something I mostly just see from the Norwegian player ready faction. But as now the guns are on EURONICS. First of all, losing one of their players, Cressy taken out. Actually doing it alright with that AWP. EURONICS mostly focusing on the B site. Mostly try to make that work. By the way, I never said in a while, a little welcome to all the viewers coming here for the StarSeries iLeague Season 6 qualifier. We're having a lot of action as Jerry. It's gonna be the one boosted up, but not finding a frac. That B side now fully in control of the Germans. Herbert, Cressy, as well as Kazuya, gonna try their best to hold it down, especially lock it down, to only have it for themselves. Herbert finds a crucial frac. Molo coming down towards CT. Face crack with the smoke to block players from Banana. There's another Molo coming in, so once we're the movement blocked for the last two CTs, and this is where we gotta consider, do you really pull it through or not, because Xy does not really seem to be interested in it. Crispy peeks white, Crispy taken out. Now it could get a little bit tricky because time is passing away. Because he was the only one to really stop him. There's only one more coming by. He's going to be executed, but the time it shouldn't be enough for Xy to get to the fuse. The op's going to fall. 4 fracs he had found himself. He's not even going to fall. Surviving with that AWP. Sad part though, EURONICS, they all got to reinvest into this. Not a single gun they brought out of round number 4, and therefore just earned bucks. Gonna put them back into the game. And as we got the free one, Crispy finds himself almost are. They're opening up the gates towards the B sites. Jerry on his own with just the MP9, as would be a crucial round for EURONICS to reset their opponents. As the CTs barely have any spare bucks left. Jerry's gonna just stand behind the smoke and hope to spray the right bullets into the right opponents. Assistance from Xy is arriving. The B side seems to be well fortified at that point. Oh no, and that shot on Tatsuya, that's crucial. Merbit finding his fracto. Jerry, not quite sure how good he can strike. Gets himself Merbit. Cressy would be an easy one for those MP9 shots as well. And Jerry comes by, and he tries to hit Favin, no chance though. Puts him only down to 87, means only Yakander as well as Phrase Crack might consider to go for that retake. And as we see Face Crack moving over to construction, his teammate Yakander does it all right, puts it into a man equalized situation, and Crispy and his teammates using the decoy in a quite good fashion, trying to make Those guns sound louder than their steps. That's gonna be not working for one. Favin is on his own. He gets the diffuser, and that is so well done. It's gonna get himself another, and therefore secures the side of B entirely. Ah, Favin, he's one of the upcoming German talents for a very good reason. And I have to say, he's such a lovely guy, Joseph Baumann. If you want to see the best picture on HLTV, by the way, go on HLTV, look for the player called Murbit, right now playing for EURONICS, then check it out. I'm just going to tell you, go on HLTV, watch the picture of Murbit, check it out, and be happy. But for now, though, not really a matter of subjects, as EURONICS, once they got themselves those guns in their hands, were able to prevail. Barely once more. Like the end of Overpass, it kind of was. And you have to say, EURONICS, they need to deliver the better T sites. On paper, they are the better terrorist team. They are the better aggressors. And therefore, getting here as many as possible is a very, very crucial aspect. This round number 6, though, should be all secured. Oh no, Favin shoots down Crispy. A little friendly fire there. Unfortunate situation for him. There it goes. 3-3. Do you know if Favin is 18 or 19? Favin is, as far as I know, 18 years old. He recently finished school. And actually, his background is Kazakhstan Russian. The guy speaks Russian fluently. And also mentioned in a personal conversation, or more likely an interview, that he would be down to play for a CIS team. Right now, Crispy and his team, first of all, they need to be the CIS team. Crispy's hungry, finding 2. And that is a German flat 6 engine going full speed on the side of B. It's gonna be just XC as well as FaceCrack asking themselves what the hell actually happened over there on B. How did this just happen so goddamn fast? The players from EURONICS are right now focusing anti-banana. It's going to be only one really hunting, that's Murbit, who most of the time lurks around. Can't find himself much more in the moment. forZe are going to be able to get a few here. And EURONICS, after they got the first one, they didn't seem too busy, really. Putting up the resistance they need to, having the winning formula for the moment in their hands. The question is, how long can they keep that? A 2-0 victory here, that would be perfect after a long day of Counter-Strike. There it comes. AWP striking onto Murbit. In a round where forZe is a little bit economically weakened and therefore not having the best of a buy right here. It's Jerry. You can't are communicating like, you want to go up here? No? Yeah, like, maybe. No, not interested in it. By the way, did we shut down the oven? And they're just like each other. Oh, wait. Did we? They don't care. Let the house on A site burn down. His face crack and his team might be in just that situation. Crispy coming through together with his team. A site's gonna be attacked, and Axie finding a second frag already. That bomb taken down will be a difficult one. It's only down to a single individual, which is Kazuya. I'm gonna have a hard time, Kazuya, finding all of them. He tries to swing wide, silently stay into pit, but too many are close by. A beautiful no-scope he gets. A round EURONICS shouldn't have given away. Not 1 second that was actually up for discussion. Axie and face cracked are gonna keep the guns. 4,500, getting an additional 1,400. Same for Axie. Almazar should be able to buy up as well. And that means the Kiander and Jerry will be able to take a few nice weapons in their hands, as the friendly guys from Russia will give them some, except that A site hunt's gonna work for EURONICS. Slap those guns out of their hands. Don't let them keep the stuff they're having for themselves right now. There's the first executed. Now only face crack back on the site. Fabin might hit the right timing, and he does. forZe, not a single gun they're gonna get themselves. And that means Jerry as well as Sikian are gonna have a hard time. And as they're all investing, it's once more one of those crucial rounds for EURONICS. Not just because it would be 6-4 or anything. But that 6-4, it would result in forZe not having anything to buy up in the follow-up. Losing bonus second round would be $1,900. And forZe realizing the majority of the plays came down to the B site. They have been quiet, silent towards Banana, don't have the control, so rather reinforce the position, with one being the quick rotator. That is Jerry, now going back to the side of A. Team of EURONICS, they have taken their time right now. They barely have any control of any position. As all the smokes pop down towards B, they've forced Jerry to move over. Though he doesn't really 100% commit to the B side. He could rotate over to A at any moment right now. Single M4 at Deagle to hold up the entire blue and yellow to make it work on the side of B. Here comes the execution. Yakander doesn't hit a shot, and therefore it now needs to be only face crack to rain 5.56 bullets on those Germans. Finds himself one. That's Cressy executed. The op from Kazuya now known, taken out in the end, and now you need to consider, do we save this, or do we really pull through? XC has decided for himself. Same for Almazar. Keep those guns at hands. Let EURONICS have the number 6. Six to 4. We got it, basically. Right now here for EURONICS, as predicted. That's the way it went. Tech pause called for a very good reason. This is something I like right now about forZe very much. They're not taking too much time with those tech pauses. You see that very often in the lower tier, like mid-tier, tier 2, tier 3, whatever you want to call it, kind of scene, that players are taking their tactical breaks already when it goes down south. Not when they're still floating somewhere around possible success. favN starts are strong. Frags are coming in. Right now it's going to look a little tricky. Oh, the 360 from Kazuya's not going to save him. He tries to do a little bit of belay here, but belay has so far not really saved you when it comes down to Counter-Strike. XC will try to keep his AWP in place. EURONICS are on the run. 2 rounds away, well, probably from now on only a single round away from taking that victory during the first half. Like mentioned, team of Crispy is a tiny bit better on the attacker side. On the terrorist side, they somehow prevail much more often. As you're having it, forZe. This one's more not really a satisfying buy. I mean, you see there's a good bunch of utility on face crack, same with Almazar. And there comes now the MP9 out of Yik yonder. It's basically the rest of the guns you found somewhere up on the stockpile. And now you need to try to make it work with exactly those. That's right now, Merbit. Oh, he's gonna stay there together with Crispy. He just has a Glock. I'm not quite sure what happened there again. He still finds another. He's on a frag just with that gun, and suddenly the team prevails during such a round. We see forZe once more realizing you can't get anything out of that round. Cressy even finding himself face crack. It's not looking good right now. What a CES team. We have the strongest force in Group B back before playoffs. And now, XC? Not hitting the shots. Not hitting the shots. He's making it work on the favN. He's hungry for more. He doesn't even care if this gun needs to be saved or not. And it seems like EURONICS are not even daring anymore. They lost so much money in that situation. A single point of health. Oh no. At last second, he loses the AWP. It couldn't have ended worse. He finds 3 players. Looks like a big hero there. Almazar burning in the flames like in hell. Germans are bringing hell back to the players. And Yonder, even Banana, might just consider just wait in the smoke. A few 7.62 bullets coming his way. So far, he avoided those quite well. And actually, just gonna wait for a moment. I would be worried about face crack right here. The only thing he really needs is good timing. And as we're talking about it, there's the problem. I mean, he allows his teammate Yonder to move over in time because no one is deep down Banana, but on the other hand, EURONICS Gaming were able to approach the A side correctly, get the C4 down. Now the 5-7, which we barely see in pro play anymore. Though funny-wise, both players from forZe are carrying around. Possibly making it work. They will now dare it. They will 100% dare it. Now it could get a little tricky. Crispy hiding himself. Second pit, he tries to find the player. Should see the smoke happening. Oh, and he can't hit the shot. Cressy, you're on your own. He's trying to hide. Finds the first player. Plays around the pillar. Dances and dances. But the dance is going to be ended right here. No kit for face crack. And there's a round that now goes once more in favor of EURONICS. Just way too tight. Oh, and Merbit down to the B side, gets himself 2 frags. Unfortunately, Director didn't catch that. Oh, Cressy. It's lucky enough that there's a smoke down the middle. And those guys already moving down to CT. Making major pressure on the players. Merbit with the knife. That was a little bit of an odd scene. Crispy should now take a look behind, finds one. Fully flashed, he gets Axie. That was a very crucial turn in that round. After they found themselves a man equalized situation, forZe didn't expect the Fur to stand there. Crispy, the mailman, putting everything in where it belongs. The bullets into the opponents. Double digits secured. Jerry and Almazar, they get the maximum losing bonus of 3.4k. That doesn't bring them really the best of a buy. And it's not even a gun brought into the next one. forZe all reinvesting. And with 3.4, you're not getting yourself the best guns as well. With 3.4, you should be quite aware that those sort of buys is really the only thing you can get. And this is round number 15. And Almazar is not buying utility. He has 1.3k left. And he's not buying a single grenade. This is a tiny bit odd. But we're gonna accept that. Also, not being in the flames, no damage inflicted. Now he's sending in it down to 50 suddenly. As we're waiting, Merbit would be caught in a very unfortunate moment. The Molotov dealing no damage onto Jerry. Not quite sure if he's even being expected by anyone. Yeah, Merbit definitely expects him. As they're coming, checking right side. Player needs to be taken out. Nearly Cressy, victim of friendly fire. Face Crack's gonna have a good time with the low HP player. XC can do the rest of the work. First approaching, Kazuya out. 2 more that are approaching the side. Cressy executed as well. Merbit, you're the only one right now. As he grabs himself that bomb, he could go through the smoke. He does so. Yet XC is smart about this. He's expecting exactly this. But as Murbit expected, thinks exactly this. Long way to really put a sentence. He's making the move. Oh. He doesn't get killed. He's gonna find him though midair. Nice try, Murbit. Not much more happening, and therefore a 10-5 is a deja vu of what we had previously. EURONICS switching to the site they don't feel so comfortable at. CT they're gonna play. Now it could be forZe striking to get out of this map 1-1 and therefore play the decider. This is where everything could come down for EURONICS. Double nade that deals damage, the shots that are not connecting. Cressy, you need to do something. Cressy needs to reload, 6 HP. And he somehow survives. Now he's finally taken out. Kazuya's aggression being rewarded. But at that point, you could say, okay, possibly you don't want yourself to be caught up in any of this action again. Talking about it, Jerry finds Murbit. Crispy's gonna stay up on top with the kid in hands. Oh, and Favin. No! Oh, Favin! No! This is so unfortunate. He doesn't find the shots he's looking for. But there he gets one. Not much more than that. Oh, no. How unfortunate it could be. Favin was there to change the outcome. Kazuya steps in, can't find it. forZe with number 6. And Favin possibly shaking his head like, how could this happen to me? How did this happen right now? Favin out back on the scouts. Banana play coming in. He knows where one of the players are. Rather rotate back. I wouldn't say EURONICS is trash today. 13-16 and 15-19. No overtime loss and a very tight loss is not really trash. Crispy finding himself Jerry there in the end. It's gonna be just down to the 4 players left for forZe. EURONICS could benefit massively from victory out of round number 17. An interesting boost between Cressy and Kazuya. I mean, the guy is exposed as hell once the players are coming around short. Thinks that's a good idea? I'm gonna give it to him. Cressy now hearing those steps. First one to find, second not really able to do, and that was maybe the flaw of the tactic. But they're retaking this. They definitely want to. Favin could be the star of this show with his mini-op in the hand. The scout to be used. Players moving out. Can't hit the shot onto Yakander. Beautifully executes Favin. Now they're rotating back. Crispy shooting the gun to his teammates. And therefore, escape. Get out of here. Don't let forZe get anything more than they have already. The B bomb site didn't attack. A it was. And therefore, EURONICS couldn't do a thing about it. That's the moment where another eco should come in from EURONICS, but after that, they really need to start showing us their maximum. And now the thing is right now, Yikander said he needs to go to school. It's right now 12 o'clock in Latvia. Means possibly school usually starts like in Germany at 8. This guy doesn't have much sleep left if we're going on map number 3. It's Crispy. Just waits in front of B together with his teammates. He hopes that the players are coming close by. Jerry gets the first bullet into his chest. Scout on Favin does a quite good job. There it comes, Cressy hitting another shot. That's going to be getting a little problematic. Cressy tries to hit another, can't make it work. He can't really return at that point. Yeah, it's only down to Crispy. UMP not successful. Favin, as well as Kazuya. And right now the ones... have a bit of a hard time. Round number 19 is where it matters for the Germans. Round number 19 is once more where the gun round is just coming at us. That's Kazuya gets himself at least an additional frack and $600. forZe need to be on the scene. Forearmed for what's about to happen. As forZe is going for more of an aggressive B-side take. Oh no, Crispy's not ready for it. He dinks one. Favin waits. Oh, the patience is brutally awesome. He finds 2. Could go for the third. Might just find himself another. He connects onto 3 in total. And that's the performance you need here from EURONICS. forZe have delivered us great 3 rounds from winning the pistol on. But this is where Favin is a little bit annoyed by all of this. Now Murbit needs to be the force onto the A side to hold off the possible rotation that's coming in. The problem is, but Kazuya is having his eyes very peeled towards that direction. The players might move over from C. They can't find the shot. Oh no, this was the op frag. So goddamn relevant. Where it's gonna stay hidden. That's probably the best he can do for the moment. Close to the smoke he goes. Rather stays down in pit. This is where the A side go. It's to work out together. None of the guys have a kit. These cracks going a little wide. A bit. Needs to check on his right hand side, but he finds the first in the face crack. Now coordinate progression. There you got it. Cressy extinguishing the flames, going for the fuse. Does he have enough time is the question. I think he does. Yeah, that should be about it. Cressy gets himself to the fuse. Last second. And EURONICS bring it up to number 11. Though the buy is there from forZe, as they have got themselves a quite decent economic buffer. The CTs are taking them out right now. It's gonna get quite tough. And as the first aggression line is coming... Oh no, Favin being killed for the smoke. And Nate going deep, barely dealing damage onto Crispy. Thanks, Moth. EURONICS are a man down. I mean, the B side, or like the banana take, is a very understandable move to do early in the game. On the other hand, though, this gives forZe a quiet, decent advantage. I'm not quite sure if Crispy saw those players. As he rotates back, this might indicate that he has the information. Right now, there's a sound cue. forZe is still focusing 3 players back towards the middle. Only Murbit to stay back in pit. There they come. There, Cressy needs to strike. Finds one player in mid-air. Strikes on the second as well! Oh, those shots are beautiful there from Cressy. forZe, what are you coming up with? Because that B-side take looks very well coordinated. Crispy just needs to strike at the right time. Hits one. And Jerry burns away. XC is gonna get that thing down. More bullets coming his way. Only 10 HP the guy has left. Single bullet should take him down. And then around number 12 is there for the Germans. Flash coming in. There's the aggression. He hits the first. But Cressy's there in time. Secures himself the triple. The guy who held every rotator so well off from CT is now going to be rewarded with a third and an op saved. And now take a look at this from forZe. They could once more consider to go actually into this. FaceCrack has the money, definitely. Jerry goes under 1.6k. The rest of the team staying very basic with their equipment. The Russians are taking more of a safe approach to this. Rather try what they can do with those pistols than investing something not so sophisticated. There it goes, players. Execute it, Cressy. As it goes, it's only one more alive. EURONICS, 5-round difference. There it goes. As 13-8 is the case, there comes the frack. Very relevant one. They're gonna take their time. Use it instead of waste it. Cressy gonna have a very good timing on this. Oh no, Cressy. That was all yours. Spawned now in the hands of Crispy. Another low HP player still being there. Can avoid those shots coming towards him. Players nearby, and that's now where Favin keeps his patience up. Oh, Favin! He finds two, and then it's gonna be only down to FaceCrack. This game keeps on giving on giving. And it's only FaceCrack to be alive. 4 HP, a single body shot to take him out. Murbit, you need to take your pistol. It's not working. 18 versus 4. What is this game of Counter-Strike? A single pistol shot that could have eliminated FaceCrack. Unbelievably, it's EURONICS not getting this, and it's gonna be Cressy asking it, and he says 4. How brutal is that? You must hate to see this if you're an EURONICS fan, and especially as a player, realizing this guy was single bullet away from finally falling down. Then you don't hit it. That must be the worst by far. So you know, rather find the first frag. Can't connect. It's not looking too good with the focus right now from Oliver Hack. Oh, yeah, and that with the AWP seeming a little bit of a unnecessary move. Crispy right now probably letting run over. Players are nearby, can't find one, and that's gonna be the B site. Nearly in control of forZe, but forZe is not really into it. Around the map, silence. For the moment, the main factor. forZe with his AWP to give us an insane performance. As forZe is a smart guy. Oh no, he nearly lands that shot. Player now pushing closer and closer. Tries to escape. Oh. And is able to do so. They're gonna keep those guns. EURONICS are not letting any of those rifles slip away. The previous round was the one where they could have finished it easily. As we're at it, forZe finds the first. I think it's a very good decision to give him the AWP. Kazuya, on the previous maps, barely delivered us a thing. Now as it comes, he burns away, 2 more alive. Bomb. The problem is, Jury made a way deep way over to CT. forZe might be lucky in this, but I can hardly imagine he's expecting one to come from behind. He's gonna be shocked once it's coming. He still finds the first. This is an incredible move. Now only Jerry needs to find him. forZe is executed, and that's gonna be the bomb down either way. Coordination needs to be at its maximum. Both have a kit. Once Merit pulls through, could have this big time. Jerry not reacting to it. Tries to find every single player one by one. Merit's gonna take his time. He could smoke himself in. He's gonna do so. Tries to fake it out. Merbit finds him. That was so goddamn crucial. It took a little bit of a time. EURONICS looked shaky the last few. But there's the number 14 for them. And that number 14 was so goddamn necessary. That's forZe getting now everything in their hands they can. Every single bit. Well, let's see if that will work. Let's see if they once more have the focus. Crispy very aggressively asking for information because you're hitting a crucial shot. It's only forZe only down to 4 players. This is the point in time where we gotta make it work, and they seemingly do make it work. Murbit and Kazuya finding those shots. Another one coming around the corner. Second, possibly could be face crack to do so. They're not deciding to do so though. Middle is where they retreat to. Great part of all of this. Everyone's gonna notice when the players are coming by. He got assistance on his sides. There he saw one and gets a few bullets there deep down. Evan still finds one, and that means only Jerry. Does he expect Crispy to be there? Not a single second he does. forZe's buy is abysmal. EURONICS are 5 rounds up, well equipped and in a position where the victory is so goddamn close. Only ZZs. One full throttle play, and they might make it work. Kazuya, considering to go there into Boiler, could have been the wrong decision. Close range duel against ZZs with the AWP is a little bit scary, to say it like that. But through Boiler, they might come. And then the AWP of EURONICS needs to see what it does. But well decided, goes back on site. His position maybe not the best to hear all of those steps. This is where they decide to go over for CT. Evan needs a good hiding spot. Whilst at the same time, Crispy is looking in the wrong corner. Avondale holding blind, can't find one. Crispy could get himself that bomb. Doesn't do so. And that's a shocking part of round number 26. forZe gain control. Pressy falls as well. Unbelievable scenes right here. A shocking part right now. Another duel happening. Murbit saving his AWP. That's sad right there for EURONICS. forZe, on the other hand, they use the momentum they can gain from those ZZs. Use it exactly right. There it goes. Another one dying, another one falling. 11 to 15. The buy of EURONICS is non-existent. With that sort of buy, EURONICS, it's a little bit of a shocking one. We see many used guns, to say it like this. Faven can find himself one. Sad situation for him. Murbit falling down as well. There's Crispy with one. Can't connect with the second and the third! Oh, Christian Schmidt, what kind of change are you coming up with? An insane man with insane possibilities. And Crispy hears that, and he might be the savior of the A site. Finds one. Can't connect onto the second. Work together, and you might get this yourself running. It's only face crack alive. The bomb site is very obviously A. He's beginning with the AWP. A single shot he needs to hit. Both could come by. And there he does it. Unbelievable scenes. EURONICS secure themselves what once more has been achieved in a shaky manner, and I think Christian Schmidt, you have to give him a shout out. That was just insane work he did there. And he just was securing that what his team actually needed. 3 great frags with the Deagle sprayed through, Franti players. And therefore, it is EURONICS actually advancing. And they're going to play, and we're going to show this right now. We're taking a look at the playoffs bracket before we finish off. Because I want to show you that. And you should be always informed. And that's why you have me, because I'm taking care of you. And therefore, I need to prepare it. And therefore, I instantly got it prepared. So let's take a look at it. What we're going to see is interesting enough. Fraxers playing versus AGO. Sprout versus Red Reserve. Hasn't it just played? It has been played already. Imperial versus Space Soldiers. And Optic versus EURONICS. That's going to be a tough one for EURONICS when we take a look at it. Tomorrow we got Fraxers, AGO, and Space Soldiers. Imperial. Another one going to be Optic versus EURONICS at 20. I think you're going to see me on that game. Otherwise, results, to check that out real quick. Sprout took them out. Fraxers versus Runestrike. There you go. All those invites. But yeah. I thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Zesht. I guide you through the action between EURONICS and forZe. The Russians, they couldn't do it in the end. The Germans prevailed with a little bit of a shaky manner. They were able to, though, secure a 2-0 and a best-of-3 series. The only 2 victories they have picked up today. And I think they can now go to bed with a smile and the happiness to advance at the StarSeries I-League Season 6 Qualifier. I thank you very much for tuning in. You can check out more of !Caster. And we're going to see each other next time here at Star Letter. Tomorrow, actually, with the action between EURONICS and Optic Gaming.
Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.